Hey guys, welcome back in. Going to continue this abandoned playthrough. I had to jump out a little bit early last stream, so I'm going to continue looking for pyrite to help get resources together to build a liquid explosive farm. So let's see what I can find. I don't have to be in as much of a hurry now, because I can actually look around a little bit more. I know there's no hot spot in this area, so what I'm actually going to do, see if I can build an exocraft here. What I'm going to do is search for some drop pods, because that'll give me some different places on the planet to look for things, as opposed to just going south. So I figured do get a couple drop pods out of the way and see if I can find a pyrite hotspots somewhere close. Something else to do at the same time. Now that way I'll be looking for drop pods and pyrite and some cactus when I see it. I might actually already have enough cactus by now. And that's a little bit. Might as well stop in here real quick. I always run to the wrong side on these. Oh, got a plant back there. Gotta watch out for that corner. It's weird. I can't destroy that thing. I'm sure this is just a forgotten terminal, so this will just give me some nanites. Alright. This side's already open. See any plants back here? I'm gonna take that with me.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Technology recharge.
Another thing here. Alright, there's something over here. Take a run over, see what it is. I can actually kind of look around now. Whereas before I had a kind of a time frame to play in, so I was trying to hurry up. Get rid of that. There's another one right next to me. Alright, got more copper. Alright, so I'm back to my ship. Just want to kind of get in the habit of just sweeping around to make sure there's no traveler graves anywhere. There's actually a lot of stuff on this planet that can be looted, too, so... Continue with that drop pod. Didn't look like it was very far away. Make sure I have everything on me I need. Where did all my nanotubes go? Oh, right there. Need to make more of those eventually too. And I always bury myself right in here, that way I just stop taking damage.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll just bounce between doing inventory and doing tech. So, we have a gas over that way, so there's probably mineral. Yep, actually mineral directly that way. So, head over here. E-class. Yeah, I forgot you have more jetpack and hot storms.
Weather update.
Oh,
Storm clearing.
now it's gone. Salt. I haven't seen a single pyrite deposit here at all. See if it's even in the ground. It should be. Yeah, there's some right over there. I'm just going to head back, do another scan. Those. What's my inventory actually look like in here? Alright. Do you have... Yeah, I forget that I have another row of inventory in here. So.
Technology recharge.
Like that. Flip this over.
Technology recharge.
Oh yeah, the inventory in this thing. What I might do. What I'm thinking is I have to get a bunch of the. Which one is it? I need a bunch of fungal mold. I need 9,600. So what I might do is just store it in my roamer. If I have to pick it by hand to see a place where I can stash it. Oh, and move this over to my room. A few of these things out of my inventory. That echo I want to keep on me, actually. Alright. There. How far away is that? Oh, no, that's a... Whenever I see something like that, I always think it's going to be a ship, and it's a flak or something. Yeah, this is going to be a good planet to find. You got a freighter. Or is that? No, that's a... Thought that was a freighter wing for a second there. Yeah, they did something with the way things render in. Ships and stuff seem to not show up. They're there, but they render in a little bit late. We got a pillar over here. It's like I might use this planet for some stuff, so I am gonna drop a beacon down for it. I'll do it again, just make this one red. And see what the multi-tool is. Yeah, this building is stuck right to deal with it right now. I think I already have a little C-class pistol I got off the last pillar. See like any graves or anything. Don't look like there's much of anything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna head over. I think there's a couple of depots over here too. See, like buildings and stuff should stand out really well. But a monolith. Another depot. Those snapping plants look huge for my ship. Factory down there. Can't believe I haven't seen a single ship yet. So finish up this row and then I'll finish off the tech row. You can probably get by with only 3 rows of tech, but it'd be nice to have a little bit extra for some of the stuff like the trade rocket and stuff like that. A lot of times they just stick it in the bottom row. Alright. There's something over there, so see if anything lines up. So I'm gonna head for that gas source, see if there's anything else around that. Alright, you got sulfurine. Okay, we got something this direction. And grab this. This stuff adds up pretty quick because I'm getting quite a bit from each resource. Or each plant. Alright, so it's going to be back this way. Copper. I wonder if there's even pyrite on this planet. Oh, head back. Where's that drop pod? If there's anything around me I can grab. We'll run up there and grab whatever this cactus is. I think I have a stack and a half. I might have close to enough cactus. I only need, which was it? Of course I have the little chart up on my computer and I went to a different tab. Open it back up. I think I need 1600. Let's see here. Yeah, 1600. That must be pretty close. Any other other stuff's that? Organic rock. Run towards that buried cache. Pick up a few things on the way back to my ship. Doing some buried caches and damaged machinery. Alright, got some gold. I wish they used different icons for things. Between the buried caches and the jettison pods and all that stuff. Wish they had different icons. Alright, so heading back there. Yeah, go right there. Oh yeah, my first Korvax sword. Buried cache. Oh, Exocross boost. Another cache down here. Probably. Yep. At least they give you a good amount of nanites out of it. Alright, get an unknown building. Maybe that will be a crash ship. Actually, I haven't gotten any of these crystals yet, so see if I can get something good out of those. I like to do this kind of from far away, that way sentinels don't bother me. I'm not sure if they do with these or not. I don't really want to find out. I've always found is I don't like you to interact with anything that's kind of a exotic type of thing. Alright. Charge this. This building must be a little structure or whatever. There is a bring that over. See what's in here. All right, some of that stuff. Yeah, this stuff can be really good to have on hand, or just in your storage container for backup materials. It's really not worth selling because it's not, money-wise, they're not all that valuable. But they are valuable if you need gold or silver. Or platinum. I think one of them gives you platinum too. It's not gonna bother me, Sentinel. Pick that up. Oh, it's just ammo. I'm not fighting you guys. He was just bugging me. I was secretly hoping he was gonna drop Barry the salvage glass. Is this guy will? There we go. Oh, that was ammo too. I thought it was glass. I know we did drop the glass. No, it's one of those. Not exciting. Alright, toss down Roamer. Alright, move this over. It's also... Alright, Exocraft. I'm just gonna just stick these in my Exocraft for now. Same thing with this stuff. Please toss this stack in my Roamer. All this extra junk taking up room. Alright. Make my way over to that one. Oh, it's actually really close. Actually, I want to grab, oh, I've got plenty of fuel still. Got one more liftoff left. So, we'll grab this. Alright, now we'll start on the tech row. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do these last, what, 7 in tech. I don't think I'm really gonna need more than that. Got a building over there. Oh, where is it? It's right behind me. Alright. And over there. Yeah, get a more powerful jetpack during hot storms. It can be nice for getting around. It eats up your life support pretty good too. So you just have to kind of keep an eye on that. It always seems like I fly past my hotspot every time. Or I get within like 3 units of the center and for some reason I have to go in a different direction. Why am I getting copper? I haven't seen a single pyrite deposit. Wow, I thought about heading towards that gas, but not gonna bother with it. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble finding a single resource that should be here. I grab that buried cache, I guess. That's kind of close. Just open that up in a minute. Grab that. I know there's a building close to here too.
Storm clearing. Life support power low.
Check this out. Launch fuel. I'm trying to use up my launch fuel. Let's see what that gas is. If it's sulfurine, then I'll try to see if there's another pyrite source over there. Yeah, it's like, I swear I was just standing right there. It's like, for some reason the center of these is always wonky. Nope, nothing there. So, ship is over here somewhere. Alright. If there's anything else to grab on the way. And debris over here. Grab some stuff out of that. I think that's what I saw from my ship, actually. Thought it was a ship marker. A bunch of crates and stuff up here. It should be looted. Oh, whatever it is, it's way the heck over there. You know, it's not worth it for 100 nanites. Oh, got a damaged machinery. Yeah, like, damaged machinery just isn't showing up. You're better off just looking for salvage data. Stuff is, I don't know if they did that on purpose for this game mode or what, but damaged machinery just doesn't show up in your visor. Until you're like right on top of it. If you're like 200 units away, it'll show up, but if you're more than that, it doesn't seem to show. Should toss batteries in there. Yeah, see what I get out of this stuff. Burning that off. See what this is. Rusty metals. Thank you. Alright.
Technology recharge.
Alright, do a scan. Alright, you said you have a drop pod here too. I want to put that on my ship. There was something else I wanted to transfer over. Guess not though. Oh, I wanted to convert some of that sodium over. Do that later. Pick it up, you can do it. I don't know why the game stalls when you gotta open up crates too. You get to like 90% and then it stops. Alright, make a processor. Take a... Oh, I wanted to mark that drop pod. Just make it easier to see. I'm not interested in that debris. It's just gonna probably be nanites anyway. Alright, so head over to the drop pod. It's in the area. Kinda sweep around the area as I leave just in case there is something close by, but it doesn't look like much. It's here. Alright, that's only a minute away. Got a depot. Archive. Really... Yeah, we'll swing in there just to see. Oh, and looks like there's an observatory next door too. Okay, so there is a hotspot over here. An A class. I don't know why I'm always on my terrain manipulator. I don't, I always think I switch back to my vinyl laser, but I don't. Well, knowledge stones. Oh, we got some runaway mold here. That didn't show up in my, menu. Got it on here. It's a small deposit, but I'll take it. 3 nanites or 3 nanites. Just toss that in here. I still have another... Oh, got a bunch of that. Stack that in there too. Oh, we got some more floating crystals. Figured that would be done by now. I'm pretty sure shooting these will trigger sentinels, but it's not like a tier 3 or anything like that. I just don't want to deal with them. There are quite a few different resources on this planet, so it's pretty decent. Alright, some more of that, and resources over here. Alright, we got our Pyrite finally. And it's right next to those deposits, so that will be nice. Be able to grab these every time I come back too. Alright, let's get that out of there. Convert some of this over. So is there a gas? No. Why would there be? A couple metal plating. Which is in my ship. I'll just make them. Let's see here. 2 of those. This is an A class, so that'll be nice to have. Do a save and see if I can find paraffinium now. And hotspot this way. Okay, so sulfurine. So 600 units away. So I'm gonna head back there. I'll put my base somewhat right between the two of them. It's 399. On the other side. That way, you don't have to stretch them too far from each other. There. Alright. $310. 303.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, so it's going to go somewhere kind of flat, so I think I'm just going to drop a base computer here. That way I don't have to really stretch either one very much. Alright, yeah, and I'm just gonna do a bit, just the basic base. That. Probably gonna have to bring in my storage container anyway. Yeah. Not looking too good as far as the material count, so do the usual thing. Down here. Yeah, number 2. Oh, I still got all this in here too.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Oh, I don't have any condensed carbon. Or not condensed carbon, oh, pure barrier, there it is. Say, I need to really make some of that. Drop that down. Alright, so I'll be able to build that. I don't like how far out that is. See if I can wedge that back a little bit. There, a little bit better. Shrink one of these down a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna need metal plating. What's that, number 8? No, I can't remember what storage container I had. No, that's my regular craftable. I do have some in my storage container, but I can't remember what storage container it is. Not 6, might be 3. Alright, there we go. It's gonna bring over 2 stacks. Metal plating. I think that'll be enough for it. Oh, what's low?
Technology recharge.
I'll just leave those both there for now. Now, silos. Right, I can build 4 of them. I only need 2. So, just go the 2 opposite corners. This one will be sulfurine. This one will be pyrite. Because I only need 800 pyrite altogether, so I don't need a ton of that. While I'm thinking of it, I'll make my little save button. I'll just leave those both there for now. save. Oh, I don't know if I have power here. There is a power over there. I'd rather use a power supply. Make sure I can build one. Okay, good there. I'd rather do that than to use solar panels. If it's within range. I didn't even think to look for it. Let's see though, I can build 3 batteries, and I can build a bunch of those too. You know what? I'm just gonna go with solar panels. Alright, so I can find the center. Should be. Oh, I can't build. I don't have to stretch very far. I'm gonna end up breaking my stuff if I keep it in that plant though. I'll go toss a wall here. Say I only have to build like 20 units. Alright. Go find the center again. Let's see here. Just do what I normally do, try to get a good center point. And have to build another floor. That'll be fine. Just build one of these just to make sure. Alright, 78 will work fine. I will drop that down a little bit more. We'll glitch one of these in. Alright, I don't need that wire. Stick down a battery, 2 solar panels. Alright, so that should be good to go. I shouldn't need these walls here anymore, so get rid of them while I'm thinking of it. Yeah, and that runaway mold's already back. So I can always just kind of run over here if I want to and grab a little bit more. Speaking of runaway mold, got more to put in here. Doesn't like it when you do that. Alright, so I'm not going to do anything fancy here. I'm just going to run my wire, or run my pipe back. When I get to around 150 units away, I'll know it's about time to make a termination point. So I'm going to be looking to kind of bury my wire a little bit, so right around, now I can probably go a little bit longer. Yeah, it's going to be too long.
Okay. Thermal protection falling.
Try to bring my pipe back to kind of a low area. It's going to be too long, so do one there. I should have made a hole somewhere before I brought this over. I don't like having my pipe up in the air like that. It drives me nuts. So I'm gonna do one there. Yeah, something like that. Not gonna be the prettiest base, but it'll do the job. And head over to the sulfurine now, which will be right there. That one I might not have to stretch as much. But at least I'll finally have a resource for pyrite. Alright, yeah, won't have to stretch this hardly at all. Sulfurine is something I can use later on as well. If I decide to turn this into part of a stasis device farm or whatever, I'll be able to just kind of expand on this, and it'll be like a multi-use little base. You're really not worried about the grade of the hot spot. As long as you can get to it once a day, you're in pretty good shape. Alright, so should be about 38 or 39%. Over here. Test this to make sure. Yep, 39 will work. So I'll just get rid of that. And I'll sink this one down a little bit too. It's actually a little high. Those, glitch it in. Alright. So, let's put these on this side this time. And a battery. Alright, and go grab some pipe. Maybe we're going to do the same thing, about 150 units or so. Let's see if I can get my pipe down a little bit low. guess. If I was thinking ahead of time a little bit, I would have dug a couple holes to bury this in. Really get pretty close to this one. Right there, right there.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That's all set. That one's all set. Now, can I build another? Actually, I really don't need a solar panel here. I can build them, so I might as well. Put a battery back here. I can probably get away with just one panel, but I don't have to worry about it. I got plenty of gold now, so might as well just build things correctly. You can always just use biofuel reactors too. Alright, and I'm gonna just stick one of these over here. I normally don't have them on the side like this, but if I'm only gonna be using two corners, so might as well just do that. And then I'll actually put my button in a corner, and get rid of these and build storage container 0. And I can just throw the stuff right in there. Alright. That's another one out of the way. Oh, there it is. And I'm going, where's my base computer? We'll make that orange. So now we have pyrite. Sulfurine. Ain't it a lovely base? Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, so that's done. And just interact with that.
Weather update.
I do want to kind of check this planet out a little bit, though. There's an unknown building over here. I know there's a holo terminus around here too. Alright, so that is... that's what I thought it was. Observatory. I wonder if that might possibly point me to a ship. It's hard to tell sometimes. Especially in this mode, I'm never sure. Yeah, because I know I've been in observatories before, but they sent me nowhere. So, I am going to pick that up. I just used some of that dust to make metal plating. Okay, it's one of these. Well, I'm gonna have 0839. No. It's gonna be 8390. Yeah. Nothing found.
Units received.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe I have an artifact that's tagged that I haven't been to. So I think that stuff might be screwing me over. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Ancient ruin over there. Okay. That's what it has to be. I must have to kind of keep clearing those so that I actually get signals for ships. Anything here? What's that? Oh, another curious deposit. Oh, there's quite a bit of that here, actually. They're all small deposits, but at least it's something. It's a buried cache. I'll run over and grab that. We've had some pretty good luck with these things. Alright, E-class. Alright, nice. Install that. And delete it. That way I can get the wire and loom. We already got an S-class. If I didn't have the S-class, I would have just installed it for now. Alright, we're gonna head back to my ship. And I got a drop pod already marked. Tech over here. This thing is done again. Trying to remember to stay on top of this thing. It's kind of hard when it's only 45 seconds around. I should grab a little bit of this. I noticed I didn't have a full stack of this stuff earlier. Stayed pretty close to a stack. So this is done. Yeah, 250. Actually, I got one of those to open. Alright. Now, so there'd be a damaged machinery here as well. What is that? Oh, that's some pyrite. Do I need any? Actually, in pretty good shape.
Technology recharge.
Grab a little bit. There we go. Doesn't get much closer than that. Filling this thing up. I do want to take a look at what's in the terminal up top. So put that in there. Put that in my ship. Open these up. Alright, so I've got a few more things, craftable things. That crystal sulfite will come in good. Handy later on. take a run upstairs and see if there's anything to buy or sell. Not really. I don't know if you can even do anything with some of this stuff. Okay, like I just heard a landed ship. There should be no life forms or anything. Yeah, that was definitely a landed ship. I thought maybe there would just be like an abandoned ship, like, sitting around out here somewhere without a pilot or something. It's actually one thing they should have done. There's no way to use maps or anything. Are these things even good? Okay, so it looks like you can use that stuff. I don't really do much with that. I did it a few times when the stuff first came out, and that's what the noise is. Just made that noise. Alright. Get over to my ship here. Take a look around. Just want to make sure I'm not missing like a grave or anything like that. Should have a drop pod marked somewhere here. Oh, I left my beacon there. I'll have to grab it next time. Could have sworn I had a beacon here, or a drop pod. Well, I'm gonna run down here and grab some nanites. No damaged machinery at this one. Got a cube though. Nanites, a word. How is my carbon? I should grab some carbon out of here. Doesn't give you very much, but a little bit. Check out this one. And flip this thing over. Set that going. Whoops. Okay, so that stuff looks alright. Alright. So I'm pretty certain I did have a drop pod marked, but I'm not seeing it come up. So I'm gonna do a scan to see if anything does show. Actually, I wonder if I can toss some of this stuff in here too. Toss it in my roamer for now. I just have to remember to empty it out when I get back to my base. This thing's full.
Technology recharge.
I could have swore I scanned for one. I'm just gonna let that thing run out. Alright, make sure I take my platform away. Go to that drop pod. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, there's a planet with a an artifact that needs to be scanned, so I'm going to see if I can clear that. See if maybe I can find an observatory that'll send me to a ship. They definitely changed the way that crash ships kind of pop in. They must have, because I would have seen one by now. Unless they really reduce the amount of ships that show up, but I don't know if they did that or not. Alright, so that one's done. Hit this thing. Quick little scan, see if there's anything around. Doesn't look like it, so head over to that other planet. Alright, and fill this thing too.
Technology recharge.
Alright, still got a few more of those left to use. Yeah, this planet's got some really... the landscape is really weird on it. I don't think I've ever seen a desert planet like this. Oh, I got a drop pod. Oh no, that's a observatory. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna build a... I'm just gonna make this yellow so it stands out to me. Alright. Now I'm gonna go clear that, what is it, ancient ruin or whatever it is. Oh, there's a ruin here. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can clear that, that ruin and see if it will start giving me signals instead of ancient ruins. Every time I see these, I think it's a ball hauler. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in this area, so see if I can clear that ruin. It's going to be aggressive sentinels on it, so that'll be fun. Oh, I want to put that echolocator in my exocraft. Just that stupid little nag messages keep popping up. I'm gonna hop in and out real quick.
Extreme Sentinel dead.
Grab these. Clear this.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
And run over here and dig a hole. Get away from them. They were on me the second I get out of my ship. If I get out of here without needing to do a reload or anything. Sometimes they're too much at times. Alright. Get to my ship, and they're gonna spot me.
Sentinel drones activated. Hostile scan detected.
Do their thing. I might just put on one of those, unlock that cloaking device thing. Or stuff like this. Yeah, let me guess, now they're just gonna hang around. Okay. Timer's going down. I can get to my ship before they get triggered again. Get in the ship.
Sentinel drones activated.
I'm gonna stay in here, see if these interceptors actually do anything. I don't think they do anything until I actually take off. Well, now it went up to 3-star now. Alright, I'm digging back in that hole. Yeah, this is just annoying.
Warning. Elite Sentinel force.
It'd be one thing if I was actually engaging with them, but I'm not. Alright, recharge, load support.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, this is annoying. I'm doing a reload. I should be able to get back in my ship without them noticing me. That's something that's been in this game for, what, 7 years now, and they still haven't fixed it. You know, it just gets hung up with a non-stop loop of Sentinels showing up. And they fix it. They've fixed it, you know, a dozen times now, but it's still happening. Alright, so that thing should be cleared. You know, eventually you can evade them. You gotta dig, you know, a mile away before you can get out of it. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the planet I was on. It should be over here. I can't see my yellow marker now. Should be close to that base though. A yellow beacon right there. If I answer these things, hopefully I get a distress signal. I never checked these out. Kind of a strange spot for that damaged machinery to be in. Well, maybe right in between the two buildings. No little weapon plants. Alright, let's see what we get here. Have 2916. Another signal. That same planet. It's that same signal. Alright, I'm done messing around here. I don't know what else is in this system. Alright, sulfurine. That's the rattling planet. Okay. Actually, can I upload these? I know I uploaded some of these earlier. Alright, those are all done. Alright. Oh, it's already discovered, alright. You see a cell or damaged machinery up here, so I'll go grab that. Put that out of there. Building over there. I'm gonna say I know there's quite a few buildings here, actually. I think there's actually another observatory close. Oh, that's a ruin. Not worth it. Getting quite a few nanites already too, so we go buy a few things. One of those, I'm not going to bother with that. In here, see if I can get the little riddle right here. I have no idea what any of that means. Oh, end the experiment. Oh, actually got something right. Holy crap. I learned a new recipe. Alright, let's go. Well, might as well go with heat capacitor. Because at least I can build that. Yeah, I always unlock that stuff on the left-hand side because all it takes is plants to make this stuff. So then I'll make my way over to the right-hand side. Buried tech, but I don't see damaged machinery, so I'm not gonna waste time going over there. Alright. I don't want to give up on this plan. I'd like to be able to find a ship here before I leave. They're just not showing up for me. Because this should be a really good planet to find them on. Oh, and I just realized I switched over to first person. like they should stick right out. But they're just not. I'm trying to stay right on the way lines too, and they're just not showing up for me. I don't know if I've been to this one or not. I don't think I have. I should also scan for drop pods too. Keep forgetting to do that. That now while it's fresh in my mind. Alright. Trying to become a pro at this now. I get 3 of them right and I'm a pro. Alright, so yeah, all of these, you know, the main ingredients only take plants. So I always unlock those first. And these ones take the products made with plants, so, except for the heat capacitor. But yeah, circuit board and living glass will be unlocked. So I mean, that just saved me, what, like 3 or 4 blueprints that I bought out of it. So it'll come in handy because I'll end up making a decent amount of money when I get these bases built. So I have drop pod somewhere over there. Why doesn't it? There we go. Wouldn't let me tag it for a second there. Ships might show up a little better at nighttime too. I'm going off course a little bit because the ships, they typically aren't right on the ley line, they're off to the side, so. Seeing anything. You know, my luck, if I do find something, it's just going to be like something worse than what I already have. Could use it for the money though, and the modules. This ship isn't bad, but I kind of wish it had was a higher class. Grab this. That one. Curious deposits. At least if I run out of curious deposits, I know a place where I can get plenty. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually run over to my ammonia base because that should be full by now. That's just a shelter. Just taking a final little look around, see what I can find. Yeah, that ammonia base should be pretty close to being full. So I can run over there and pick that up. One of those. This may be one of those times where I'm just going to have to go around on foot and find ships. Or on Exocraft or whatever. Either that, they're in the water. But the water's not very deep here, so... I can always spot. I'm not very good at finding ships, but on planets like this, they stick right out to me, so I'm surprised that I haven't found one. At least one. Alright, what's this? Swing in here. Oh! I saw those little outside buildings, and it almost looked like the wings of a hauler. Let's see. No luck though. Oh, this has a terrain manipulator already in it. You know what, I'm gonna grab this as well. And... sure I can put more stuff in here. Got that going. Got that little cube. I think I'm gonna run up to the anomaly and see what happens when you sell those multi-tools. I don't think you get much for money, but you might get upgrade modules, you know, C class, but you can use that for wire and looms. I don't need that. Grab this. Oh, I never dug up the salvage data. change. Oh, it's the one that's up there. Those floating crystals again over here. Oh. Nope. Trying to run off the rest of that runaway mold. Alright, that should be the end of that stuff. Alright.
Now protection falling.
Alright. We'll grab that machinery. As long as it's not way down off a cliff. Come on, you can pick it up. Right. Alright, yeah. I think I'm gonna hit the anomaly real quick, see about some of those multi-tools. Get over that ammonia base and loot that, and then probably head back to my base. Get all these plants somewhat situated. See what I have, what I don't have. I might run around and see if I can collect more of that fungal mold. I need a lot of that stuff, so I'd rather not have to make all of it with refiners. So not that it takes long, it's just annoying running back and forth. That's something I can actually kind of do off stream too. But yeah, unfortunate, no ships. So I'm switching back to first person. Let's get to the anomaly. I should stop by my archive base as well to unlock some blueprints. Let's see here. Jump in here real quick. I haven't scrapped a multi-tool in a long time, so can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the ship, but let's go to this one, I guess. Alright, if I dismantle it, okay, I will take the carbon nanotube, actually. Nanotubes, the hydrogen jelly. I don't know. See if I actually get anything for this thing. 39,000 units. More than what I had. Okay, so they do give you... You can get like a module. And some junk to sell. Okay. So that is one way you can get those things, whatever, wiring or upgrades. Go over to that other. Alright, we're getting yawning and talking at the same time. Will this give me... Alright, I'm gonna not scrap anything this time. See what this one goes for. Okay, so it's like the same price. But I might get more modules, maybe. Another mining beam. Okay, so not a big difference. Alright. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. That's a way to get some wiring looms. 'Cause I'm good on mining lasers, so just gonna install them, break them down. Because I can't sell them for nanites, so break them down. To get a couple of wiring looms out of it. Yeah. I mean, that could be kind of an exploit though. But doesn't seem too bad. I mean, unless, you know, if you're able to keep rebuying the same multi-tool over and over again and doing it, then that could be an issue. And actually, if you warp to a new system called the anomaly, you can just go get, yeah, that's an exploit. That's something they should do something about that. Because you can just call this in. Like, I can run over here and buy this multi-tool and scrap it for a free wiring loom. And if it's a higher class, you get even more. I mean, yeah, it's, you know, if you charge money, like if this wasn't free, then I wouldn't have an issue with it. But you have a free multi-tool that you can just instantly scrap and get free wiring looms for. So yeah, that's a big oversight. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes. Yeah, like, yeah, it's broken and everything, but yeah, that's something they should think about changing. Yeah, that's a little too cheesy, you know. That's easy to abuse. Alright, I'm gonna head to my ammonia base, and actually I should do probably uranium as well. I need to grab some of that. Ammonia. I think I need uranium. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, I was thinking about doing that ammonia and nitrogen thing in order to make more ammonia. That's what I was thinking. I'm not going to do that, though. I'll just use oxygen. So this should be pretty close to full if it isn't already. Okay, yep, that's totally full. So, put that in my storage container. full is this thing? Alright, now I'll grab about some mold here. Yeah, this is kind of cheesy too, but at least you have to work for this a little bit. Yeah, it's not like just going to a terminal and, you know. It is kind of cheesy though. That's why I'm not doing like the save and reload thing when I'm doing this, because I'm trying to do the stuff somewhat legitimately. Like I'm not doing any like duplication or any of that stuff. So, and the same thing when I do the like the large plant farms I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna only put 16 plants in the biodomes. I'm not gonna overstuff them. I want this to be somewhat, you know, like a legit, you know, run. I don't want to be doing a bunch of like cheesy things, unless it's nanites, because that's a pain in the ass. Toss this stuff in here. Toss it all in. Alright. So, get this out of here. Those ones in. Make sure I have another stack of that. Nope, I don't. Oh, it's the rusted metal. I wanted to run that off too. How much space do I actually have? I think I'm going to see if I can get more of that fungal mold while I'm here. Put that over. Let me get that. Oh, my backpack. I'm gonna say, where'd all that rusted metal come from? Alright. Run that off. Jump in here, see if I can spot any fungal mold here though. Oh, just in time for a storm. Come down here. I think, alright, that is full. Alright, so run around, see if I can get some, mold here, fungal mold. Should be pretty easy to spot at night. Sticks right out. Get a couple of deposits of it, so kind of land in between the two. Go pick it up. Run down to this one. So 16. It's less than the cactus. So it does take quite a few more plants. I think if I can get a few stacks of this, it'll help out. It's nice that you can refine the stuff, but it gets boring too. And you can only do 150 at a time, so. Watch out for those hazardous plants. Pick it. Alright. Oh. There's always one I missed I have to go back and get. Alright, there should be another cluster over here. What did I get? I only got just over one cluster. I gotta remember that I can also stack 300 in here. It's not 150, so. I always think of the values that you can put in the nutrient processor. Not a full stack. And they do like to put them above ditches too a lot of times. Just to make it so you fall in a hole.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright. Should be all of those. See if there's anything else. Alright, fly back over here. Actually volunteer, I don't have to summon that. If I have room to actually store some of this. Not too much room, but better than, whoops. Do that when I put it in my exocraft. Throw this down here. Is that my ship? There's a little more room in here. And fill this thing up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Gotta keep an eye of my eye out when I find that stuff. I keep running out of fuel and not realizing it. Okay.
Toxic protection falling.
I'll head over towards that a drop pod. If I see any fungal mold along the way, I'll pick it up. Again, that way I'm doing multiple things at once, so I'm not just, oh, there's some mold here. Yeah, I should be using my, my exocraft to run around and grab this stuff. It's typically what I do tend to do, but now that I have uranium, I'm not too worried about wasting the fuel. Still trying to use up all that launch fuel. Something there to scan.
Toxic protection
Guess not.
falling.
Alright. It doesn't show up quite as good during the day, but nighttime it really stands out. Yeah, we do have a building up there. There no flag here? There it is. Oh, I've been here. I bet this is probably going to be empty. Yep. I was going to say, this area kind of looks familiar. I've most likely have been to that building already. So, I'm going to go straight up. And just head maybe over this way. See anything here. Pick a direction and head in it. A couple pieces of damaged machinery here. I'm just going to land here. Give me a chance to scan for a drop pod and scan for a drop pod and any mold I might have. That. I am gonna grab that too. No, I've got some back at the base. The thing I'm gonna need. Oh, scanner module. There we go. Takes a while. It seems like the longer you're in the game, you start getting better upgrades. Alright, grab that out. Stick it right there. So. Fauna, flora, and mineral, finally. It'll finally pay to start scanning rocks. Good. Been hoping to get one of those. You rip this out of here. Looks like some of that. Fill that up too. I want to start kind of trying to save the silicate powder a little bit too, but I think I can only keep 3 glass in a stack, so it's not going to last very long. I'm going to curious deposit. See what that's about. I was kind of hoping it would be a large deposit. Doesn't look like it though. Yeah, actually quite a few. Yeah, there's a few there. I want to see what I can actually get for scanning rocks now, though. See if there's another this one.
Protection. Falling. Units
Alright,
received.
15,000. Better than 200.
Units received.
Alright.
Toxic damage detected.
Whoops.
Technology recharge.
Charge that one.
Technology recharge.
Gonna need to make some batteries soon, too. Alright, let's get back to my ship.
Units received.
That's the problem. I don't know what I've already scanned and what I haven't. What's that? Sweet root. Yeah. Oh, we got another machinery here. And do a scan for a drop pod. Move this stuff over. Alright, where's that drop pod? Behind me somewhere. Up there. Yeah, those should show up like a different color or something. Just it blends into everything. Was gonna land there, but I've got that insight. Yeah, just going past this runaway mold for now. Alright, let's just get over that drop pod. I think I'm gonna grab this, hit my nitrogen base real quick, and then head back to my main base, get all this stuff sorted out, and probably jump off for the night. Tomorrow morning I want to try to get in and make up some fungal mold. Just kind of take stock of everything, start making a bunch of the plants, I think. Actually, I'm going to be doing some stuff in Destiny tonight, so I'm going to jump into that for a while. So, and I need to have some dinner first, too. Let's peek around here, though. God, curious deposits all over the place. I am going to grab that damaged machinery. Right there. Ooh, big bees. Oh, got a damaged machinery there too, so run up and grab that. Could use some life support mods. Oh, there's another one over there too. So
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
grab that one. I saw that plant move. I thought it was some type of animal.
Toxic
Caught me by
protection.
surprise.
Falling.
Go grab one more. Yeah, I'm hoping I get life support mods. I'm not sure about my movement
Toxic
either.
protection.
Yeah, I do need movement mods pretty bad too. I can move around pretty good with A and B class, but S class would be nice to
Toxic
have.
protection. Falling.
Fill that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, more nanites. Very tech. Alright, get back to my ship. Don't advise doing that on permadeath. Unless you can, you want to make sure your jetpack is full when you do it, and you want to make sure you have at least a couple shields on you. Because if you, unfortunately fall in a ditch or something, there's a good chance you're not going to wake up. So. Alright, so yeah, I'll hit my nitrogen farm first. I do want to try to do that nitrogen and ammonia little refine them. And I thought about maybe unlocking a couple more recipes, but I know that they added the purple hyperdrive and the water landing thing into the experimental, so I don't want to spend all my nanites. So I am just going to run back here. It might be like one or two things that I can unlock, that I can build fairly cheaply. Radon condensed. Aronium. I'd like to get some of this stuff unlocked. I'm gonna grab a couple. Hot ices. Superconduct fusion accelerant, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this stuff. Pyrite pure. Okay, And I'll grab Magna Gold for now. Alright, so that leaves me with 5,000, a little bit under. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to say probably about 1,500 nanite. Well, I got all that curious, or all that runaway mold I can burn off too, so that'll be a good chunk of nanites. Go over to my nitrogen. I think I have a little bit of space left in my storage container, so I think I can grab all of this. What I like to do is I like to have a stack of like those yellow craftable things. I like to have a whole stack of all of those, mainly because if I ever run out of like silver or gold or platinum or whatever, it's a good little way to fall, you know, a good thing to have on hand. Because you can just refine it. So. Alright. Work over here and get there eventually. So after I leave here, I'm going to hit that archive base. Just there's a couple blueprints I want to unlock in there. This is the important one, nitrogen. Put that in storage container. Alright, I got 8 slots, so silver is not all that important right now, but bring that over. Let's see what's in here. Alright, let me yank this out. Grab like these small stacks out. Small stack. Alright, put that silver in there. Because I do want to swing back and actually grab any ammonia that might be stored up in that silo. There's probably only like 250 or 500. I'll just let that fill overnight, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna get on and it'll just be a lot of refining. So I'll just do that offline, and then at least that'll be squared away. See what I have, you know, what I can make for plants. I might be able to make all of them. I don't think I will. You know, I might be able to get like maybe 6,000 maybe. So we'll just have to see. I might actually have to build a couple more refiners just to get it done in a timely fashion. Alright, got a little bit more ammonia. Alright, I'm not going to bother with a runaway mold. I don't know if there's anything else I really need. I don't really need that right now, so go to that archive. Yeah, because I'm sure there's probably a couple things I can unlock from my exosuit or multi-tool or whatever. So we'll see what's in there. I'm really trying to get this stuff out of the way now so that I can just warp into my base tomorrow and start refining stuff. Yeah, and I think I'm probably going to end up building probably 2 more refiners. I think I'm going to have to stick them outside. I can glitch them inside, but it's going to be like a temporary thing. I only plan on having the 4 at this base, so if I can get like 2 more, it'll speed things up a little bit more. So let's see. Oh, that's 1400. Okay. Air burst. That will be nice to have eventually. Okay, there's actually nothing in there. A multi-tool. Oh, I wanted to get that cloaking device thing. And I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna say there's no cloaking device. I think I've only used this a couple times when it first came out, but I think it might help those sentinels. Okay, so you don't want to jump with it on. All right. Yeah, 'cause I don't do a lot of combat, and when I do, I'm already overpowered when I do it. So fishing might be a good way to get nanites as well, as long as you release the fish. That could be a good way to do that. And this upgrade. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I don't really do the ricochet rounds. I don't really do anything with anything that takes unstable plasma. Yeah, I just don't bother. It's not worth the risk. My ship. I do want the recharger. That's a lot. I don't really need that yet. Okay, and Exocraft. I thought there was a thing to call in your Exocraft. Here it is, Exocraft Summon Unit. From anywhere in the galaxy. I've never used this. Oh, I need activated quartzite for it though. Alright, I'm gonna just wait till the purple system thing comes out. Or, airburst engine, I can use that. I don't like to rely on it though. Alright, I think I'm done here. Alright, let's get back to my base. So I gotta jump out here. I do want to do one quick run of grabbing this stuff. Toss it in here. Yeah, right. Oh, there's a little bit of room in there. See if any of this is ready. Alright. Kind of get the stuff laid out a little bit. Yeah, I can't reach my exocraft. Oh, I probably have to build an exocraft thing. Alright. Well, I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Yeah, I'll get on tomorrow morning, refine down a bunch of stuff, figure out my plants, and go from there. Alright, appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you next time. Take care.